Hey guys, I'm back again with another weekly video, and today I'm just gonna keep it really short, nothing too big. I was originally gonna do like a PSA submission video, but I was kind of on a crunch time trying to hurry up, finish it before by Wednesday, so I can send it out at their weekly Wednesday drop off at Santa Ana. So I didn't really have any time to record it, so I decided, you know what, I'm just make a simple video, nothing crazy, and show some stuff I'm taking to a one-day car show that's gonna happen this Sunday in Torrance, the LA Car Dude show. But today I saw on Instagram, PSA is pretty much partnering up with Burbank Car Show over here in SoCal. It's like a pretty big shop over here at Burbank. They're partnering up. I think they're getting like a little section. I'm gonna try to post it up somewhere here, edit it in. But essentially, they're saying that they're gonna start having its first ever retail spot, which they never had before. Which, you know, is pretty cool. Let me see if I can find it real quick. The information. Yeah, so it's the first retail location. They announced it today in Southern California. Burbank Sports Cars, staffed by PSA, secured by PSA. So they're doing like a somewhat of a partnership already. They're gonna have a little space in there where you can, I guess, drop off cards in person. I'm not sure if they're gonna do it. It's gonna be pretty much every single day. They haven't put much details into it yet. Burbank for me is probably like 15 minutes closer than Santa Ana, so might be a play. I messaged it. I put a comment saying, will they have in-person pickup like how, you know, GameStop has, where you can ship out cards to PSA to PSA, and then if you're like a pro member, you can get free shipping back. So they ship it back to the store and you just pick it up there. So if they offered that, I asked and they said that they will. So if they do end up doing it, that's going to be a pretty good play instead of having to drive all the way to Santa Ana, which is not too much far, like 15 minutes more. But instead of having to drive all the way over there and then have it shipped back to my house, paying the shipping cost, because PSA shipping, return shipping, is pretty expensive. Like for like a small sub, you're probably paying like 30 to 40 bucks, and bigger subs is going to be way more. I think I just recently when I submitted in person with 184 cards, I think like return shipping is over 100 bucks. Which is pretty expensive, so it adds up. So if they have that option where you can just pick it up in store over there, that'd be great. I would rather do that because it's not too far. I don't have to worry about FedEx not hearing them, not opening the door in time to pick up my packages, and potentially just missing out, waiting an extra day. So if that ends up happening, that's gonna be really cool. Pretty much a game changer. They said they're gonna be accepting submissions. They're gonna do trading cards, autographs, tickets, packs, Funko Pops, merchant memorabilia. I always wanted to grade packs, but every time I thought about the grading pack play, I'm only gonna grade a few packs, like 1, 2, 3, maybe, just like probably personal collection at the moment. Maybe do some grading plays for like selling. But like I said, that return shipping is super expensive. Just like for like two things, it's probably like say 35 bucks. So if you're paying $30 for like a grading fee to get one pack and paying like 30 bucks to return shipping, it's pretty expensive. It adds up. So doing that, I'm probably gonna moving forward. If they do offer that, I'm not sure when it's gonna start taking place. Just gonna have to see when they give out more information on it. Once it officially starts, go over there, see what they say, see if they actually will have the in-person pickup for your PSA returns. Because that's the case, I'll do that. Go over there, pick up my submission, come back home, and that'd be really great. So we'll see how that goes. But super excited for that. Like I said, it's gonna be pretty much a big game changer if they offer that to pick up. Because I always thought about doing the GameStop play, but GameStop is submitted to like pretty much like a random employee that they don't really care. Then they have to go to GameStop and then get shipped out to PSA. Just more steps, more people's hands on it. So more things to go wrong. While this thing is supposedly this is PSA staff members there picking it up. So once they got it, they're secured by PSA. So if something happens to your submission, something disappears, they're gonna hopefully cover everything that you have insurance, your stuff, whatever you declared in it. So we'll see. We'll go from there. Pretty excited to hear that news today. Like I said, if it all goes out well, it is not like they don't try to upcharge or not upcharge, but like, you know, try to charge more. Cause I know I think GameStop charges a little bit extra more per card per submission. So depending if it's just like the regular, just dropping it off. Like if I dropped off at Santa Ana, and I could just pick it up there. I'm definitely gonna do that. But let's get into it. You're gonna show some cards, nothing crazy. Don't have much time. Want to just pop out a video real quick. I'm always gonna have 151 at these shows because they always sell. People always pick them. They're always looking for their binder sets and stuff like that. So I'm always looking to buy more, even if it's just raw copies, just to resell raw. I'm always looking to pick those up. And then whatever gradable, I try to grade some bigger cards, some popular cards. But we got the Charmander boy. Look at that, super cool. Even though these cards have came down in price with all the waves of products coming out again, they're still pretty good. So we got the Charmander there. We got the Squirtle, Ivysaur, the Bulbasaur. We have a Snorlax, you know, all the good stuff. Anything that you want. Tangela, Machoke, Psyduck. Psyduck is such a cool card, though. Look at just coming down the steps. We got Poliwhirl, Giovanni's Charisma, Bill's Transfer. So all these are going to be at the show. I'm going to have these. I have more that I just didn't want to have a big stack of these stuff. I have Crown Zenith and have other random stuff in there, too. You got Mewtwo, Mew, EX. Well, actually, this is the gold metal one, and then this is the promo from the Mew UPC. You got good stuff there. You got the World Turtle, Blastoise EX, Charmeleon, Venusaur, all this good stuff. So I'm going to have all these cards at the show. You got Pikachu, Mr. Mime, another Mewtwo, Alakazam, all this stuff. If you look at the Creepy Binder sets, I'm going to be there with these. So all that. And then some slabs. Man, right now, I'm not sure what to do with PSA grading. I love to have graded PSA cards. But the turnaround is so awful. The recent one I submitted, they made like an announcement. They're gonna pretty much their wait times are gonna be like, I think 3 to 4 months. So who knows if it's gonna take that long or if not longer. So it's kind of got me worried. I did recently get a PSA sub with like 110 cards, but I was like thinking about it, man. I have a lot of shows coming up. I have this small one. I have another one with now I'm blanking now, the regional over there at Whittier. And then after that, I got 2 big shows. We got the the Front Row Car Show in Las Vegas. It's a big show. I think it's the biggest show it's going to be yet. And then after that, the weekend right after, we got the Front Row Car Show again, but this time it's first show in San Diego. Super pumped for that one. So I definitely want to have stuff for that, some good slabs. So I thought about it. You know, I'm just going to hold on to that sub because I'm not getting any other sub anytime soon. Probably gonna post it, but maybe if I edit it real quick over here, I have like 500 cards at PSA. Just, you know, it's basically in the shadow room right now. I did send a higher tier at the Value Plus. It's like $40 a card, probably 21-day turnaround. I submitted that the same, like probably a couple weeks ago with another 125, 127 bulk card submission, and that one's the bulk one, the 120 something, is still in like step 3, but the value just went to step 4 today. Actually, got the email saying went to step 4, so hopefully I get that before Vegas or anything like that. But it's nothing too crazy in there either. There's a couple of alternate, some gold stars, but the gold stars are pretty played. But stuff that it's most likely to get upcharged, because lately I've been getting a lot of upcharge for everything from PSA. So if I can get, if I'm gonna get upcharged regardless, I might well just send it in that higher tier so I can get at least have some cards coming back, and while still waiting for the bigger bulkier subs to come back in time. Whenever they get here, but I still have some cards. I'm starting to look for bigger, more expensive cards to grade cards in that $300, $400 range, so I can send them out to PSA at the higher tier, get them back in time. Because if I'm gonna get upcharged either way, I might as well just send it there. Because before, you know what, I was like, I'm gonna send everything in bulk. I'm gonna get it back within a month and a half. It's fine. But now, if it's gonna be taking 3 months, 4 months, and I'm gonna still get upcharged, might as well just send those bigger cards in and get them back hopefully sooner. So I'm just gonna take a couple of slabs for these smaller shows and hold the better stuff for these bigger shows moving forward until we get more PSA submissions flowing. Hopefully it starts catching up and going faster. But at this point, like I said, this is taking too long So I'm gonna have to have some better stuff for these bigger shows that have bigger crowds. That hopefully people are. I don't want to be haggling on these prices too much. So hopefully people have, bring more attention to my table, and people hopefully leaving with something. So I did have a big stack of these. I sent them out 11 of these. Out of those 11, 9 of them got 10s. 9 of them got 10s. 2 got 9s. I looked at the 9s. I don't think they probably would get the 10s, so I'm just gonna keep them as 9. But we got one of the Bird Trio promos from Hidden Fates. Beautiful, beautiful card. I gotta remember to put one of these in my personal collection because it's a beautiful, iconic card, one of its kind. We got a really pretty cheap Cleffa from Celebration. We got a Tatar Hollow. We got Pikachu VMAX, the Chunky Chew. We got the Rayquaza VMAX, the Trainer Gallery from Super Tempest. Gold, green, and black card. Pretty sick. We got a shiny Mimikyu from the Paldean Fates ETB. Pretty cool. Gotta put one of these also in my shiny Pokemon collections. We got a Lapras EX, something crazy. Rayquaza VMAX from Crown Zenith. We got the Solgaleo Gold and the Lunana GX from Hidden Fates. The promos, pretty sick cards. And then we got the Pikachu EX and the Umbreon Gold Star from Celebration. This is just some stuff that I just got from the bigger submission that I got. I have some other stuff I'm gonna have for sale that are graded, but the vast majority is gonna be pretty much raw, because that's something I could easily attain, buy them at shows, and still keep on, flowing through in it, churning and burning, while these graded slabs it's just taking too long, and I don't really want to sell out for these, not have nothing really for these bigger shows. Because like I said, I got 2 big shows, 2 front row car shows later on this month. After that, we'll be in June. Yeah, then we got another 2 other front row car shows. We got one in Pasadena, which right here, like 15 minutes away from me. And then actually, the weekend after that, it's gonna be the front row car show in Phoenix. But that same exact weekend is gonna be the Car Party 3, the first one that's gonna be in Tampa, Florida, and that one's gonna be the same exact weekend. So I'm like, ooh, if I already have my tables for that, and then the front row, I don't want to lose my table, because you're like at the end of the show, you can pretty much be grandfathered in for the next show for your pretty much your same location, but you have to pay for your tables at the end of the show, so you have your table secured for the next show, and I don't want to lose that. So the spot I'm at. So for Car Party 3 in Tampa, I'm gonna go out myself. I'm gonna fly out there because you gotta fly too, a little bit more expensive. And then my sister's gonna, because I always at the show that vendor, I always have my sister helping me. Lately, she's been focusing on selling the cards cards or packs, while I try to focus on heavily on buying in cards, because that's, especially with grading taking so long, I need to buy raw cards. Raw cards are always selling. People want it for their buying access or whatever, whatnot, stuff for the collection. So I'm always trying to focus in and buying in at a certain percentage, so I can just resell to have stuff, turning and burning, rather than not having nothing. So she's gonna go there by herself. She's just gonna be focusing on just selling raw cards, maybe some slabs, and selling packs and not buying in, while I'm gonna go to Tampa, mainly focusing on selling stuff. But hopefully maybe if the opportunity comes in, and I have a little small chance to buy, because I try buying and selling at the same time, I actually get too flustered trying to focus on people trying to look at cards, while at the same time other people are trying to ask me if I'm willing to buy in, and I'm trying to look at the card while somebody else is trying to look at my cards trying to buy. So it gets a little too overwhelming. I get stressed out, so I'd rather just try to focus on one thing. So for that, it's going to be pretty much those 2 shows are pretty much going to be just selling. I'm not going to really try to buy in unless a good opportunity comes. If it's a little time where it's a little slow and I have the opportunity, I'll buy in. But then from that, like I said, my sister's going to drive all the way to Phoenix. She's going to do that show, pay for the table for the next show, and I'll be in Tampa, come back, and go from there. But like I said, I want to have graded cards, especially when for these further shows, for these bigger shows. I want to have graded cards, because that's why I do make more of a premium from getting raw cards, grading them, hitting 10s hopefully, and doing well. But like I said, I still like having raw cards because they do move. I'm easily able to pick them up at the show. People are willing to sell stuff buy them at a good percentage and go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to show that. Wanted to give out the update with the PSA, which is pretty cool. I think it's really good. Especially if you're pretty close by to it. Like I said, for me, I'm like right in the middle of PSA in Santa Ana in the Burbank sports car shop. The Burbank is a little bit closer, like I said, 15 minutes. So I'm going to utilize that, especially if they have that option to pick up at the store and in person rather than having it shipped to me. If they have the option, I'm going to definitely move forward and do that. Save myself some money from, you know, shipping and all that stuff like that, return shipping. Because like I said, it gets pricey. But that's all for now. Like I said, this weekend, Sunday, I'm gonna be at the LA Car Dude show in Torrance. It's gonna be a good time. I'm looking to buy cars too, so if you're looking to sell anything to be in the area, come stop by. I'm willing to buy raw packs and sealed products, all within. If it makes sense, we can make a deal. I'm definitely willing to buy. But yeah, that's all for now. Just want to give those heads up. Want to show some stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.